Hello, hello. Let's see if this is working. We'll grab some music quickly and go from there. It has been a while, friends, hasn't it? My God, I think it's been a month and a bit since I did my last stream. It was before I went on holiday. I remember that much. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that works. Okay. But I'll grab some like fantasy lo-fi stuff. So we've got something a bit more chill. Yeah, that works. Okay, welcome. It is June, if you can believe it. 6 months into the year, and we are, well, we're going great. We've got a lot going on. We've just had UKGE. We've just had a lot of big things occur. So, yeah, I'm like beyond ecstatic with all of it. So, yeah. Okay. So, I do have some stuff to go over. So today we'll be going over the sort of like monthly updates and tell you a bit more about what's going on. And we have a bit more I'd like to talk about as well, just about crossbars in general, where we're headed, and a few little things like that. So yeah, as we head into the second half of the year, this is a good time to essentially discuss that. So let me see if I can grab that. Okay. All right, so I wonder if this works. I'm trying to see if I can get the remote control for the presentation to work. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's jump right in. Yeah, it has actually. We're in June now. The Draconim campaign started in August, so 2 months later. Yeah.
I didn't catch that. Please say that again.
Let's go.
Well, why don't I help you
Oh
with some
my God.
options to try and put you in a
Alexa, stop.
Goodbye.
Awful. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's do the monthly update. No, that's not it. That's the wrong video. It's this one. Okay, so monthly update. There is a few things that I want to cover off today. Let's see if I can get the music in as well. There we go. So, a few things that have happened this year, but main ones, obviously, we'll go over each game individually. So to start off with, we've got Ashes. Ashes has done quite well. I've been quite happy with how the production side of it has been going. Just gonna lower this down so I can showcase a bit more of the book content on the screen. Okay, that should be good enough. Can you see any imagery? You should be able to. But like, if you can't, just say. Why is it not working? Let me transition that again. Can you see it? Yeah, you should. Yeah, the Ashes title, that's fine. That's what you should be able to see. Okay, if you can see that, that's fine. Cool. All right, so Ashes. Let's start with Ashes. we have production samples in-house. They arrived literally today after I came back from UKG, so I can review those, have a look, see if there's anything I need to change, etc, etc, and essentially make sure they're the right versions that we're going to send out to you guys. So we are one step closer to print production, so you can see the Ashes core and the Ashes limited edition covers. They are beautiful, they are gorgeous in person. I am really proud of how they've come out. The Ashes limited is just such a beautiful white cover, and the red just pops off of it. So yeah, I'm going to go through that, review it, send any feedback I need to, and then get it sent out to you guys as soon as we can. We're in a really good place with it, and and the other stuff is that we've also finished Norek's journal. It is done. I'm going to be editing the text on it a bit and tweaking a bit of stuff here and there, but it's finished, which means that it is going to be sent out to you, all the Ashes backers who ordered it ASAP, which is so good, which means Ashes is technically now content complete. Every single stretch goal, every single product has now been finished, which means that we can move straight to production once I've signed off on any edits to book content and get it into full production and get it all sent out to you guys, yeah, as soon as possible. I'm very happy, very proud of it. It is going to be a really good time. So, yeah, really excited for that. Next, Brambletrek, Tales in the Hundred Woods. As you know, the core rulebook for that has been done for some time, but I'm very pleased to say that the House Mouse rules are also finished. They are finished, they have been through an editor, they are done. It is quite a lot of content in there. You've got a load of new legacies, a load of new rules. It's standalone as well, which means you don't even need the original book to play it. It is the perfect way to try out the system in a nice, cute way, I guess, without needing to bog yourself down with big, bulky rulebooks. One thing I do want to note, this does use dice for its resolution mechanic. It uses a couple of d6s and is essentially a light version of what you'd find in Draconim and Legends. That system, I think, is going to become the Cross Paths core system, and I am going to simply be editing that across games to make it the perfect system for everything. I'm really excited by that. That as a idea, it just is really, really cool, and I can't wait to explore that more with new games and see how I can tweak that system. So if you enter the Cross Paths sort of universe of games, you're going to get a similar system across them, which is really exciting. You know, Ashes was the first game that used d6s, and it was where I really started leaning into it. But I think now with the dice pool system as an idea, I'm really going to go for that with everything. So really exciting stuff on that end. And then the first 4 adventures for the Brambletrek starter set, House Mouse rules, are done. These are all new adventures directly inside the starter box set. They are playable in groups. You can also play them solo. You just need to essentially keep yourself protected from spoilers. You know, we have 4 great adventures. We have the Terror of Whiskerworth. We have the Lair of the Crooked Wizard, which is a dungeon crawl. We have the Queen Bee's Query, and A Quest to Remember, which is a nice, chill, lo-fi adventure, I'd say, if I had to put a theme on it. It's a great set of content. I will say that the House Mouse rules will be released when these are released. So then you have House Mouse rules plus 4 adventures to play, which is really exciting. So I can't wait to release this. It is going to be a good time for everyone who gets involved. The players, well, my team have already played it. They love it. They think it's really nice, really chill, and a really nice way to break up the monotony of some RPGs and try something new. So really excited. I can't wait to share more about this in the future. Expect the updates for this in terms of content to come out, I wouldn't say relatively soon, but I actually am very confident it will be this month. But if there's any changes, I'll let you know. But the Lair of the Crooked Wizard, Terror of Whiskerworths, well, all of the adventures are basically written. I just need to edit them, get some new art done for them, you know, all of the little admin bits that need to happen before I can release it. So yeah, great time for everyone. Right, next, Covens of Midnight. So, Covens of Midnight is in an interesting place now. We've got everything printed, everything's been loaded up on pallets. It's on the freights, headed towards the warehouses. It's done. Like, as much as I can say, it is finished. We do not need to do anything else. We now need to ship the product, which means, well, we don't have a shipping partner for that. They need to ship the product, which means they need your addresses, which means tomorrow we'll be locking everyone's address. If you have not changed your address to your most recent address, it will be shipped to your old one. If it is shipped to your old one and you do not let us know how, like, that we need to change it beforehand or anything, or, you know, it gets delivered and then it's stuck there, there is nothing we can do. We will obviously do everything we can to help you, but as far as it goes, we've done what we need to. The responsibility of address is on the customer, so we need to make sure that you guys enter the correct address. Tomorrow, at this time, they will all be locked. So please do keep that in mind. I will be sending out a sort of like final lock with notice today. So you should all get an email that says, hey, we're locking addresses. Please make sure you change it. And please make sure you do. I don't want to get into a situation where it's accidentally still being sent to your old address and it's not changed and they take it in, but you can't get it. Yeah. I don't have dates for you, unfortunately. The shipping plan will be put together as soon as it arrives in our ports. So we've got them arriving in the UK, Canada, America, and somewhere else, but I can't remember. As soon as they arrive there, we'll have a shipping plan put together. Okay. Draconim. Draconim is an exciting one. And this is very sad fantasy music. So we'll get something a bit more. We'll do this one. Yeah, that's pretty chill. So, Draconim. Draconim. The Origins demo is out. It's out to all backers. If you backed the game, you've received the Origin demo, which is so cool. It is one of the most gorgeous things that we've produced. It is a full comic book demo. Every single page of this demo is comic book panels. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It will be available to the wider audience relatively soon. We'll be charging for it. The journey will always be free, but this one will be paid for. And yeah, it is going to be an absolutely wonderful time. I played it recently to create some characters, and I had so much fun. Every single piece is hand-drawn, it's hand-illustrated, hand-colored. Yeah. If this is something that you guys enjoy, and we are able to do it, we will be doing more of it in the future, because we like doing it, and it was a lot of fun to put together, and I liked storyboarding a adventure, and Jan absolutely killed it with the artwork. So yeah, it was a great time for everyone involved. So that is Draconim. The Journey demo is now out. Well, the Journey demo is available to everyone, and the Origin demo is available to backers. So yeah. Right, next, Legends of Acheroth. Legends of Acheroth is in a really good place as well. It is time for the final reviews. I will be adding some more artwork in it should I need to. I will be editing the, we've done the editing, which means that the core rulebook is now pretty much done. And we are really, really excited for that to be the case. It means we can start planning APs, we can start planning review how to plays, we can start planning all of these extra things that relied on the core rulebook to be finished, which is so exciting. I am very proud to say that the core rulebook for Legends was finished in 2 months. It from end of campaign to delivery to backers was 2 months, which is like crazy to me. It's the fastest game I've got from campaign to delivery ever. So yeah, I can't believe it. I'm really excited. You guys love it. I love it. It's a great time. It's a great game, and I can't wait to write the other books and other content. The first piece of content I'm going to be working on is an adventure. So I'm going to be working on the Swoos adventure, or the Swoosdra adventure, and get that guy out for you guys ASAP. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. We're also going to be looking at getting in some community writers and also some professional writers as well to help with this. I've got some ideas of story stuff that I want to do, but essentially in the interest of time, in the interest of you guys getting the product in a timely fashion, I want to start looking at external help just to get me going with a bit more of the adventure writing, because there are better people than me out there who can write adventures, and I want them to have a hand in it. So it's really exciting. And yeah, so I'm just checking the messages. Emma's Creative Pursuits, did I miss the update on Tales of Hundred Acre Woods? Yes, you did. I'll just go back just for your benefit. Tales of Hundred Acre Woods, the starter set House Mouse rules are finished. The rules are entirely done. They've been edited, so they will be delivered to you relatively soon, but they will only be delivered when the adventures that I've written for this box set are also finished. The adventures are written, they are simply not edited or tested. Adventures need to be tested, because otherwise, if they put you on a loop where you can't actually win or you can't move the story forward, it's pointless. So I will be testing these as well internally. It's going to be a great time, and yeah, I hope that helps. Okay. So, that brings me on to the next stuff, where we're headed. I know I talked about this at the start. We'll get some nice, cozy... we want to talk about where we're headed in the future, because UKG has opened my eyes to a fair few things, and essentially it's shown me what I'm doing right and what I'm not doing right, like where I'm going wrong. And I wanted to essentially discuss that with you guys in a sort of open and honest way, just so we're all on the same page of exactly where the company is headed, where I'm headed as a designer, where the games are headed in the future as well, because, you know, I don't want to be in a situation where it's a bit hit and miss for everyone. So today we are announcing a new product. It is a brand new product line. It is not a crowdfunding campaign. It is a brand new set of products. The reason we're doing this is to essentially take a bit of pressure off of the team and off of us, while also being able to hit a customer set that we weren't able to before. The main thing we have from crowdfunding that works is community. We are able to build a community, we're able to sell to a community, we're able to create games with our community. What it does not allow us to do is hit audiences outside of that small community. We had a ton of people approach us who said, hey, I know Bramble Trek, but they don't know who we are, which that's fine. You know, it is what it is. Products are usually more recognizable than the brands, and that makes sense to me. But the point of the matter was that they couldn't access the products because we were stuck in a cycle where we had to create the game, but the game was done. But then because of the crowdfunding, we had to wait until everything was done before we could move on to getting these to people. PDFs are great, but you guys want physical. So I've been racking my brain on how I can still deliver the big, bulky books to you guys, the big premium A4 hardcover to everyone who backs it, while also allowing customers who want physical but aren't that bothered about the A4 side, the premium side of it, to access the same products. You know, if someone doesn't want a A4 book, they're never going to buy it. There's no way. But if you want to get an A4 book and have something that you can get in the meantime while you wait for your premium edition, then we might be able to fix that, because we have more control over it due to the fact we have all of the books finished. So that brings me on to what we're going to discuss today. So I would like to discuss Travel Edition, experiencing Azeroth on a smaller scale. We tested this out at UKG this year. I had a couple of A4 travel books printed, which were essentially, well, they are the exact same game, but smaller. So if you were to get an A4 book, these are a smaller version of those. These are not replacements for the current product line. They are never going to replace them. the main idea of it is, and the reason we're doing it is they're a brand new product line designed for travel, an A5 softcover format. Backers will always get the A4 premium versions first before anyone else. So, for example, if you were an outside customer and you didn't back the project, there is no way for you to buy a hardcover copy until it releases to everyone, and backers get it first. So backers get that exclusivity still, but customers in the broad sense still get access to the product in a cheaper, accessible way. We would not be printing these in China to reduce tariffs, and also, due to the sheer number of people who print in China, it saves us on time for printing, which means I could literally send the files today and have products in hand relatively soon, compared to how we're doing it at the minute, because we're printing in China. The benefits of China, of course, the price, the sheer amount of products they can make, and the volume that they can actually do for us. What we don't want to do, though, is upset anyone who has backed the product already, because I understand. I completely get it. It is a difficult thing to say, hey, I backed your game on Kickstarter or BackerKit. Why is everyone else getting access to the product first? They're not. You are getting them, you are getting the big version, the big premium one with the what's it called, UV printing, the foiled edges sometimes, the full A4 spreads. Everyone else gets access to the A5 version, paperback. So it's cheaper, it's smaller, you can shove it in your bag, take it with you on travel. But if you want the big hardcover, back the projects, get early access to it, get early access to playtesting. So the experience for a backer does not change. You are not losing anything. This is just a new product. But we know that you guys have supported us from the beginning. So all backers will receive exclusive discounts for these. At UKG, if you came, you would be able to pick one up. But for now, what we're going to do is when we do our website launch, which is something that's happening soon, every backer who backed us is going to receive a discount code for all of the products. So not just the book you backed. So no matter what you backed, you get a discount code across the store that says, hey, you've backed a previous project, here's a discount across all our products. As a thank you, and also making it more accessible to you guys, because we know how difficult it is. I will be completely honest with you. There are certain reasons why we're doing this. And one of the reasons is we don't want to do pre-orders on this. We want to do availability at launch, which means going straight to print. We will do sampling still. We'll do all of that, core checks, but we're not going to do pre-orders, because we believe that the main issue we have is, yes, pre-order can tell us how many we're going to get, but just printing them and hoping you guys buy them is still going to have something available for you so you can instantly buy it at your own pace. And we don't want to do any tactics that make you feel that you have to pre-order it. This is the same product, smaller, and we're going to be doing some bits to make it a bit more accessible for you guys. One of those being certain games like Covens and the bigger ones will have all of their expansions removed from the travel edition and then split into zines, because we've had people who said, hey, I love Covens, is there a way for me to just have the core rules? I don't play the expansions, they're not really for me. And we understand that, we hear you, so we're going to make the zines available in A5 so you can just buy whichever ones you prefer and then play them at your own pace. I think for a travel edition, perfect offering, and it saves you weight in shipping. You'll save a ton, so it's going to be great. But I'm sure some of you are wondering, okay, why are we doing this? What's the reason? So I'll get into that in a second. I'm just reading comments. White Fox SG, sorry, where are you having them printed now? Missed that. We haven't decided. We're looking at certain countries in the EU, Lithuania, and we're also looking at Turkey. We're just never going to print these in China because they're so small and so compact. We want to get it quickly rather than getting the price all the way to the bottom. The thing with printing in China is it's a race to the bottom. We don't want to wait for months before we receive any samples. We want to say, hey, we want 500 copies of Bramble Trek Travel Edition. Okay, cool, we've printed them, let's get them to your warehouse. We go, all right, fantastic, thank you, done. That's how simple it should be. That's what we want to try and get into. We're going to be ordering the stock ahead of time, so there are no pre-orders, there's no waiting, no tariffs. So yeah, that's where we're at. Main reason is we want to ship these out of the UK, and if we ship them out of the UK, one of the big things is tariffs. We want to minimize that as much as we can. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure that happens. Yeah, it's going to be a great experience. But of course, as I say, you're probably wondering why. So here we go. Yes, this will be, if you didn't back, this will be something that is standard stock. The A4 hardbacks that you backed will never be available in the public domain, ever. Like, not public domain, sorry, the public purchase ability. Like, no one in the public will ever be able to buy an A4 hardcover until you receive yours. This is a separate product. That is why we're doing all of the changes, like no expansions, there's zines, smaller soft covers, you know, and changes like that. So the product that you paid for, you will still receive. No one else will ever get that ahead of time. So just to make that abundantly clear. So why are we doing this? I want to break the cycle. I want to create better games. This allows for a steady revenue source for the team. It makes sure that I don't need to constantly push out new titles. There can be more expansion content and support for existing games. Smaller, more focused experiences can be made. I can return to my roots with game design. I can start entering retail with smaller versions to test the market. I can make games accessible to people while still keeping delivery of the pledges as top priority, and take more control over manufacturing of smaller runs and reduce tariff pressure. This is going to fix the biggest problem that we've had internally, which is the crowdfunding cycle. It is the worst thing for a publisher because you crowdfund Project A. Project A is being created, but you have costs such as staff, marketing expenses, subscriptions for Photoshop, tools that you're paying for. You then move to the next quarter and you go, okay, how am I going to pay for all of this? Well, I need to run another crowdfunding in order to pay for it, right? I need to be able to do that. I need to be able to survive. So yeah, I'm going to say right now, none of this is to do with us not having any revenue. What I'm trying to do is, in the next couple of years, stop crowdfunding as a main source. Crowdfunding currently makes up 100% of our revenue source. I don't want to have it as 100%. I want to split it off. And I, as a business owner, have the responsibility to make the choices that allow that to happen. So I don't want to be stuck in a cycle where I burn out because I have to create a new game every couple of months to survive in the industry. No, I want my games to be able to be bought by people. I want to be able to take stock with me to UKG, to events, and sell them. I want to be able to run a business. I don't want to run a, essentially, like a what's the word? A content farm, right? I don't want to run a farm in which we just pump out content. No, I want to create really nice games, and we have really nice games. Bramble Trek is great. Comes to Midnight, fantastic. Ashes is awesome. These games deserve to be hit by an audience early. By stopping the crowdfunding cycle, it means that we can also resolve all of the outstanding issues we have with any products. Fix them, get them out to you, without going, oh, we're going to work on Draconium when I finished, when I finished working on Legends. I don't want any of that. There will still be new crowdfunders. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. There will be another one this year. I've planned it out, but we're working really hard to ensure that it's the only one this year, if that makes sense. So it reduces the number of times we need to crowdfund, but it means I can do something really exciting. I can't wait to announce it, but all I can say is it's not an RPG. I'm doing something new, and I'm able to do that because of this. So that's all I'm going to say. It is still a game, it's just not an RPG. So yeah, I'll announce that relatively soon. But yeah, I hope that gives you some understanding into my brain as a business owner, why I've made these decisions. I know that there is going to be some people who are still confused or maybe even worried about this. I will promise you right now, this will not affect your ability to receive the game that you purchased. We will 100% be able to deliver that. This is not going to affect that. I would essentially say that think of it like two parts of the same business. We have the crowdfunding product side, we have the steady flow product side. The travel editions are separate products that will not ever affect the ability for me to create the crowdfunded product side. Most of those products are finished. It is literally, we're at the detriment of printing. I don't like that we're there. I want to get away from that, and I want to do cooler things. And this allows me to give you guys cooler things. So I hope you guys will support us in this journey. And if you have any issues, please talk to me. We'll do everything we can. The discount to backers is one of the big things that we want to do. We want to give you guys like support to buy the game if you want it, without feeling like you're paying more money to receive a product, you know, in a separate way. I just want to make sure that you guys are taken care of the best we can. And for me, that is by offering you a different way to experience the same games. It's going to be a great way. I want to make sure that we have some key products that we can continue to offer on the website that are evergreen, while also having the big premium products available for those who want it. So both experiences are valid. And yeah, it's going to be a great year for CrossPaths. I think you're going to be really excited about what I plan next. It is something I have very much looked forward to creating, and I really want to make it happen. So the current cycle for a travel edition product will be crowdfund for the game. So for example, Legends would be a good one. Crowdfund for Legends. Legends gets finished. The rules are finished and everything's done. The travel edition is produced, printed, never pre-ordered. It is printed and available. Backers can choose to buy it. Essentially, think of it like buying an add-on that you get now. That is the best way to think about it. You're buying an add-on that you receive immediately. Does that make sense? Like, you buy an add-on, but you get it right now. That's the way I want you to think about it. Yeah, I think that is the greatest way that you can see it. It's an add-on that you can purchase and get it straight away. So you're not waiting for the entire thing to be finished to get it. So you can have Legends at your table playing it with a travel edition, and then when the big book arrives, that's your big premium purchase that you've made. There we go. And because you're a backer, you get a discount that no one else will. So you still get a benefit by being a backer. You just get it in separate ways. Yeah. I have recently come to understand that I've been putting a lot of pressure on the team because of the idea of the cycle of crowdfunding, and I don't want to do that anymore. They deserve breaks, they deserve time to essentially stretch their creative legs as well, as do I. And I want to make sure that if I can do something to reduce that pressure, I'm going to do that. Travel Edition will heavily reduce that pressure, and I want to give them security and the success that we need to grow, not just over the year, but over 10 years, 20 years. And this is how we're going to do that. So I hope that you guys are excited by this as me. I'm really, really looking forward to releasing it. It's going to be a wonderful time. I'm going to communicate with you throughout the entire process, so you're always in the loop on what's going on. And if you have any questions, concerns, or doubts, please let me know. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I'm trying to think what else there is. So, next project, I will announce that relatively soon, but there is a ton of stuff that we're working on. I would love to tell you more about it, but yeah, it's going to be a good year. I'm really excited by the idea of it. So please do keep an eye out for some new announcements in the Discord, some new products that we're working on. I've got some expansions that I'm going to get you guys as well, as thank you for being so being here, so I'll get those over to you ASAP. Yeah, we're just working away, plugging away on everything. UKG has been a great experience. As you can see, my haul of stuff is there. I ended up buying some more like board games and card games as well, so I'm going to be playing those to try and learn a bit about design. And then obviously we played some Magic during UKG as well. It's been a great experience. So yeah, will Draconim have travel editions? You know what, I'll be completely honest, the solo book might, but the main book may not, purely because it's too big, unless I removed certain bits. But the book would be so thick. I'll think about it. We'll consider it. Yeah, I am gonna look into it, because I would love to do a travel edition of Draconim. Pathfinder did it with their pocket edition, and I bought a pocket edition of 2E, and it was quite nice. But yeah, UKG, you know what? I had a lot of fun. It was a really good time for the team, and it was a really good time for everyone involved. I'll show you some photos that we got from the event, because it was a great time. So let me... I'll let you guys chat for a second while I just grab some of this stuff. Got some really nice okay. Okay. 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right. So UKG was great fun. Really, really nice event, and I mean, I had a wonderful, wonderful time. So let me see. Please stop at Plaques and Plugs. So there's probably the way forward. I hope I'm not speaking turn of this, but I did see they're releasing the trailer this month. Anything you'd like to add? Yes, watch it. It's going to be so good, so good. So yeah, UKG was a wonderful event. We had the no AI, we had our pins available, we had the travel editions. It was so nice, and I loved it. It was a really nice experience. We had Draconim demos going. Unfortunately, I did not run LOA. I really wanted to, but there were some issues that we had with the printer, so we just couldn't do it. You'll notice that we have a mini of the Aura Dragon, the amazing Nathan. A friend of mine, Nathan, like awesome guy. He was there with us helping out, and he gave me this this mini that he created for Draconim. Unfortunately, I cannot share the file with anyone because it was created on Hero Forge, and Hero Forge have a very tight policy on what can be shared. So unfortunately, we just can't share it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So everyone had fun running Draconim and playing it. One of my closest friends, Kieran, You guys would know him in the Discord as Rising. Rising Studios. He ran Draconin for us, and he did such an amazing job running it, and people were over the moon playing it. They just had a great time. All I'll say is Dynamite happened, and it was great. So you can see there that they're having a good time. And then it was great. I funded a street at the event, so we had Crosspaths Street in front of us, and it was just so, I know, it was really emotional seeing it, because I'd done this for 3 years, and it was the first time I'd ever done a promotion for the street name, and I was just really proud that we got this far, so that was really lovely. And then one of the days we all just sat down, and then we just played Magic, and it was really, really nice time. We sat and we played some Magic. So you'll see a picture of the team and everyone who was helping out at the event here. So we got Kira. So left to right is Phil, me, Kira, and Sophie. We were all there. We were all having a great time, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful event, and we loved it. I think we're definitely going to do this again next year. Definitely going to do more events in the UK. The US we're going to look into, but it is going to be an interesting place to be. And I'm going to be honest, we had fun as friends as well, which was really nice. We ended up playing Magic one of the days, and it was just the greatest experience ever. I love seeing these guys. I love spending time with them, and we loved it. So it was really, really good event. So I love doing events. I think it's going to be something I do more often. So we're going to try and see how many we can go to without burning myself out. So that's it, really. I don't really have anything else to cover today. If you're interested in the House Mouse rules, join us on Friday. There is going to be another stream where I go over the House Mouse rules for Bramble Trek and maybe drop some other stuff. But I might do another stream this week just to cover some announcements, or I'll just do an announcement video. Because I want to cover all this stuff in a quick way. But it was really nice. So thank you to everyone who showed up at UKG. Thank you to our amazing moderation team who handled the Discord while I was away. Thank you to our community for being a wonderful, wonderful people once again. A massive thank you to my friends Ali, Kieran, Nathan, Jay, and who helped out at the stand. A huge shout out to my closest friend Phoenix, who came down all the way from her country to come see me. And a massive, massive shout out to the team members, Phil, Kira, and Sophie, for coming and helping and doing all of the bulk work so I could go and buy games and do meetings. I did do meetings as well. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate my community. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all my backers. Crosspaths have been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing this for 3 years, and I wouldn't be able to do this as a job if it wasn't for you. I am going to do everything I can to ensure that you guys are taken care of with any product that I release. So do keep an eye out for new website announcements. The website is going to be so cool. We've got so many ideas for it, and it's going to be a great way to purchase the new books and something you guys have asked for. We're going to have merch, so be sure to be there when the website launches. We will have Crosspaths merch available as well. We're going to have them all designed ourselves and get them out there, so it won't just be like a logo on a t-shirt. We're going to do it up and give you guys something really cool. So with that said, I will end today's stream here. If you have any questions, concerns, or just want to chat, join the Discord. Let me know what you want to know. Ask a moderator, and we will answer you as quickly as we can. So until next time, I wish you all an amazing June, and I'll see you again on Friday, but maybe I'll see you again before that. Have a fantastic, fantastic week. Goodbye, everyone.